Two truths and a lie, history edition. Ready, guys?
Yeah.
Ready.
So two of these statements are going to be absolutely true. One's going to be an absolute lie. You tell me which one's the lie. Number one, Napoleon Bonaparte was once attacked by a horde of bunnies. You've heard of dog attacks, even hippo attacks. Ever heard of a bunny attack? Napoleon was attacked by bunnies. That's number one. Number two, during the Cold War, the U.S. developed a plan to drop exploding bats over enemy cities, as in bats like the animal, not baseball. During the Cold War, the U.S. developed a plan to drop exploding bats over enemy cities. And then number three, the Great Wall of China is the only man-made structure visible from space with the naked eye. The Great Wall of China is the only man-made structure visible from space with the naked eye. So which one's the lie? Napoleon got attacked by bunnies. The U.S. developed a plan to drop exploding bats, the animal. Or the Great Wall of China is the only man-made structure visible from space with the eyeball. Which one's the lie? Everybody in?
I'm in for the win.
Amy, which one'd you pick?
Bats are the lie.
Bats are the lie. Okay. Amy thinks the bats are the lie, that we did not drop exploding bats. Lunchbox.
Yeah, I've never heard of a thing called the Cold War, so I'm going with exploding bats
What?
because you
Okay.
made up some war, and that is not there.
I would like to clarify that's not why I chose bats. Okay.
Good clarification.
Thank you.
Lunchbox, what do you think the Cold War is?
No idea. I think you made it up.
Oh, got
Like,
it.
I think you made up a war so you could have exploding bats.
The Cold War was basically us and the Soviet Union. And then we just kind of waited to see who was going to
Like, what did we do? Like, we froze them out?
No, it's not really about, it's not traditional military conflict. It's more like threats of it.
Oh, and then we didn't talk
Like
to each other?
nuclear. Okay, Eddie?
It's cold in Russia, so that's probably what they called it that. I'm going with Great Wall of China because I'm pretty sure I saw this on TikTok where somebody said you really cannot see the Great Wall of China from space.
Well, nobody picked the Napoleon attacked by bunnies one. That is actually true. Napoleon was attacked by bunnies. His men had gathered hundreds of them for a hunting party, but instead of running away, the rabbits swarmed him. Mostly because they expected food. They had not been domesticated, and they were like, we're going to eat this guy. But he got out.
Oh.
Another truth was the U.S. did experiment with bat bombs in World War II. A plan to attach tiny incendiary devices, little bombs, and then release them over the enemies. And so the idea was abandoned after test runs caused accidental fires. So the fires were caused before they even let the bats go. And the lie is you cannot see the Great Wall of China. It is not visible from space with the naked eye.
Let's go.
It is a common myth. Astronauts have stated it's difficult to see without magnification, especially since it blends in with natural terrain. So that is your lie.
Dang.
Do you feel like you learned something here?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do another one in a minute? I have another one. Even if you don't, we're doing it.
Yeah, no, those are fun.
Yeah,
Nobody
we'll do
Those are
another
fun.
one.
No,
Okay.
because I was reading, now I know. I'm like, now I know why it was called the Cold War.
Because it was cold?
No.
Oh.
Nobody made any moves. There was no
It was
direct.
all
yeah,
threats,
it's like,
No
espionage,
They're like,
spying. Yeah. Cuban Missile Crisis was also a Cold War. When you're wondering, like, are they going to shoot a missile from Vietnam, kind of, and then it turned into a real war. Space race, kind of a Cold War situation.
Didn't know that's why they called
so,
it
so when there's action, is it a hot
It's a hot war,
that.
yeah.
Yes. Hot steaming.
Warren. Two truths and a lie. History edition, round 2. Which one's the lie? Abraham Lincoln was a licensed bartender. The U.S. once had a president who served only 32 days before dying in office. Benjamin Franklin invented the fire extinguisher. Which one's the lie? Abraham Lincoln was a licensed bartender. The U.S. had a president who once only served 32 days and then died in office. Or Benjamin Franklin invented the fire extinguisher. Tell me when you're in.
Oh, man, that's
I
tough.
think I'm in.
Okay, I'm in.
I'm in.
Lunchbox?
Fire extinguisher, because those weren't invented until recently.
Like last year.
Like, probably the last 50 years. And Benjamin Franklin's a lot older.
What?
Franklin.
What's his name? Franklin?
What?
Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin.
Franklin. Couldn't get it out of my mouth.
Amy?
Okay, I know that Lincoln was a bartender and a wrestler, so that's true. Also, there is some president that like gave a speech in the cold rain or something, and then like shortly after he died. I don't know if it's 32 days though.
Well, I'll say this. It's not going to be something like, it's really 31 days.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then it's fire. Then my guess, yes. I already had fire written down anyway, but it's fire extinguisher. That's the lie.
Okay. You went the fire extinguisher?
Mm-hmm.
Eddie?
Yeah, same. Benjamin Franklin, fire extinguisher.
Yeah. What is it?
Lincoln was a bartender.
Yes.
So that is one of the truths. He co-owned a tavern called Barry and Lincoln in New Salem, Illinois.
That's cool.
So is the other guy's Barry?
But this was way before he was president, though, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't doing it while he was in office.
And another truth is President William Henry Harrison died after just 32 days in office in 1841, the shortest presidency in U.S. history. So the lie was, Lunchbox, you're right.
But that sucks that, dude, you get elected president, you only get to do it for 32 days?
I thought you'd be happier you won more than he died.
Well, I mean,
Sad he
I am
died.
happy I won.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty
The
sure.
lie is Benjamin Franklin did not invent the fire extinguisher. The modern fire extinguisher,
modern.
like Lunchbox said, was just the other day in 1818.
Yeah, just the other day.
1818.
More recent.
He
When
said
was,
50 years ago.
well, when was Ben Franklin alive?
1700s.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You know that?
No idea.
So was Amy right about the rain, the speech in the
He
rain?
got pneumonia.
Yeah.
He
From
decided
yeah.
he decided to not wear a hat or a coat, and so his inaugural address was like almost 3 hours. So he sat out in the rain and cold.
Which, by the way,
He got pneumonia and severe diarrhea and died after 31 days in office.
I mean,
What's
3
severe?
hours.
Hey, what's severe diarrhea?
Dude, I imagine severe is like you don't even get there. Like you're trying to get there, but you don't even. Like, oh God.
I'm dying.
Oh no.
The other speculated reason is the contaminated water. This is what I had heard mostly, is that there's poor sanitation. The plumbing system wasn't exactly right, and so that the White House water supply was contaminated by sewage, and he would drink that and die too.
Oh my.
Those are the
Oh.
two theories. There's the one that Amy said, or the one that I had heard a bit more of, that he drank bad water and
But
it killed
wouldn't
him.
other people drink that water? And
Other people died,
oh gosh.
but they didn't know why. But they again.
Probably because they had to sit outside for 3 hours listening to
I'm
his
going with
speech.
I'm going with Bobby on this one. I think it's the sewage.
Yeah, I didn't know that part. That's crazy. Probably a little combo.
Maybe a little combo. I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Lunchbox is our winner. Nice job.
It's a Bobby Bones Show.